So here we are, back in the Fortress of Meripede. We're still doing time, hard time for our we're complete criminals. Just so you guys know, we are criminals of the highest degree. What was our crime that got us stuffed here in the Fortress of Meripede? If you're eating or drinking, please put it down. I don't want you to throw up just of how horrendous. We stole Farina's cake. I'm sorry. I'm sure some of you are
exploration and
some of you are trying to choke back that vomit. Like, you what? You fucking just we did. That's what got us here. We stole the Archon's cake, and we didn't even share. So we are now here in the Fortress of Meripede at the behest of Monsieur Neuvillette and his Grace, who is allowing us to kind of be here. Child was here, but we don't know where Child went off to. We know he escaped somehow.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
Means us too.
I don't
We'll forever be
buy
known
that.
as cake stealers.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing?
What
I
is
have
with his-
family
why
up
is he
there.
fucking
You
yelling
best
everything?
Shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
Imagine this guy trying to talk, like, say he has a family and kids. Imagine him trying to talk to his kids. Hey, sweetie, come here, you beautiful little girl. I love you. Like, I love you, darling. Give your old man a kiss.
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
He has loud
What
and
makes you
louder.
think they want to hire someone like you?
Like, what was the
Yeah, it's one of the
direction
great
with the
mysteries
voice
of the
that,
universe,
like,
how
just
someone
sound
useless
grumpy,
as you
and
is
that's
so
what they
confident.
made it sound like.
Whoa.
He doesn't sound grumpy.
Sounds
He
like
just
they're
kind of
really
yells
unhappy
everything.
about the
Yelling everything
overworld.
doesn't mean grumpy.
Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
It's normal for convicts to be unhappy, like Mr. Grumpy over there.
That's true.
It's true. I'm still looking for someone down here. Someone very
There's a
important.
group of people over there.
Let's go listen in. Come on, let's eavesdrop. That's what we're good at.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey,
That's
hey,
my
who are you
penis.
two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, hello, we're here.
Sorry for eavesdropping.
We're not sorry.
Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Yeah, he was talking about his faucet penis. It hangs over like that. It just.
What's the matter?
He just
They're
puts it
just
right
looking
over the
to join
toilet.
in
It's
on
just
our
already
fun,
down like
that's
that.
all.
It just goes through and down.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks. You guys are really nice. And what might your name be, friend?
You hear that, Quisto? What nice?
We stole.
Your expressions tell me
Yeah,
you're
that's
looking to
definitely
hear
the name of some
juicy
dude who has a
info, am I
faucet
right?
penis.
But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. Oh, it was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh?
A little
Like the
mistake,
little
huh?
punk. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
My boys, my clique, my
I'm
crew.
Quisto, and this is
My posse.
Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Well, I have bowel movements that are explosive, and I also like to blow minds with just how well I can blow.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No,
What are you, girls?
you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Who's dating who? Whose eyelashes are fake? Who still wets the bed? Oh, my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You
We have plenty of
should prove you're
coupons, dude.
worthy
Don't
of
worry.
it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way.
Quisto.
Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
His ego's buried so far underneath that fat, we need someone to stroke it for him. We ate the most incredible welfare meals recently, every day, except for that one day when we got served, like, purple meat.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals.
Oh, that must
I've
be
been
why they're
working as
so
a kitchen assistant
delicious.
for about a month and a half
A fat
now.
man definitely knows how to make food taste
so
good.
you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that.
But then I got kicked out
Since
because I
you
ate
like my
everything.
cooking,
Not just
I
my own
guess
stuff.
that
I just
means
went
we
around
share
eating
similar
everything.
tastes.
Even if
Listen
it's not
carefully.
mine.
This little bombshell
He
will
going
help
around
you
the
learn
fucking
what's
room like
really
Pac-Man.
going
He's
on
like-
here in the fortress.
It's just like slithering around in tables. And then someone gets in front of him and he's like, woo, 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 woo. At Leveroon,
Listen, kids.
just wink at me.
The power
I don't
structure
like
within the
flirting with
fortress
guys
is
I
quite
don't know.
complicated.
Unless their name is
overworlders couldn't
Risley.
care less about us down
Take
here.
me, daddy.
We're basically dogs to them.
Dogs to them.
You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke Risley.
The Duke
He
Risley.
knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
Better treatment? I'm pretty
Now, I
sure
know who you
Siege
mean.
Ween attends
It's
to
that
everyone
Jerrier
equally.
character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask
Maybe
me,
he's just like Siege Ween.
faking
I mean,
it
she's
to
cute.
get out of work.
You know, she's so
But
friendly
did
and
you
she's
know
cute and
that
she's just
Julia
so.
was a talented
You know?
researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
There's no
I don't
denying
care if he
that.
was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesting. According to Quistal, we'll just call him Cuisine, or Croissant. A person named Jiro frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
I hit
But
women
that
all the time.
Lorvine's also quite the odd
In the
one,
game,
you know?
obviously.
She's always gabbing
don't actually
away,
fucking
got
hit
into a
women.
fight with a man, and
I'm
she
6'4"
also got sent
and I
to
could
the
probably kill
infirmary.
someone. So
Come to
no,
think of it,
in the game.
I
In fact, we
always see her
don't
going
just
to the
hit
sick
women in the
bay
game.
every
We
couple of days
pretty much kill
too.
people in game.
Wait a second. You
Queased
don't
hot.
think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's
Romantic.
really hard to imagine.
Nothing more romantic than an infirmary.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jiraiya to a pulp that one
Jiraiya.
time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Jerry had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. And then Paimon's like, hey, what did you get from that conversation with them? And I'm like, I have no clue. It's like, what? I wasn't paying attention. What you doing there, buddy? Oh, yes, these are in fact wires. This is a very nice cord. One of the finest cords you'll find in the Fortress of Meripede. I should be riding this. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Even there's no highway here, because we're in the Fortress of Meripede.
Hey, you over there?
And who might you be? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius
Let's
Invocation
duel.
TCG?
I play Gamma, the Magnet Warrior.
You TCG players are like mint
And then
in the
I put these
wild,
two cards
literally
face down
sprouting
and
up
end my
everywhere.
turn.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No, I hate that game. We're busy.
All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it?
Let's
It's all the
duel.
same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great!
Who's your daddy?
Since
What does he
you've
do?
been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already
Like
heard
the
everything
ghosts?
by now.
We're all
All
like,
right, then.
what do
Did
you
have
mean?
anything specific in mind?
Ghosts?
Or do you want me to
Ghosts?
just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
About the rules?
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Yes. You mean crustacean and lavender melon? We'll just say that that's their name. Laveroon? You mean
Yes, so
Croissant?
you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
he was arrested?
Good to know.
The
Do
chef,
you have anything
what's his
else to
name?
tell us?
Croissant. He was
let me
arrested for
think.
giving someone the Yelper
Sounds like you want
special.
to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the Fortress of
Yeah, we
Meripede
did.
before?
Yep, and he rose the ranks.
Wait, are you serious?
That's
We
right.
already knew that.
The Duke was an
I
inmate
mean,
just
didn't,
like you and
didn't
me.
Neuvillette tell us that
Seems he was
rose the
exiled here
ranks
for
and became
committing some
administrator?
crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay, well, we're not going to come back and talk to you because I fucking hate playing that game.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go
All
meet
right,
Winnie.
so we got to go and talk to Lenny. Our favorite magician twink. Or twink magician, whatever. I'm looking for it. No, still no. Lenny!
Safety rules by heart.
Lenny, I'm coming for you.
Hmm.
I'm also coming.
Huh?
Nuni?
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, something.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
We found a shitload of
Oh,
information.
As expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Do we... You summarize your findings to Lenny.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
That's so cute. I'm calling him Master
Father
Child.
told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
Why would he need to come here for a vacation? The dude's just constantly going around the world. He needs to go home to Tucertonia sometimes. Big fuck. He's hardly in Snezhnaya. The most important thing right now is to catch up to him. Oh, he's long
His
gone.
escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Fremine, the baby.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to
Yo,
the
the
task.
baby.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on you.
It's the least I can do.
Of
We're
course.
all in this together.
I can
so
never
it's only fair for us
upset
to
my
fulfill our
favorite
end of the bargain.
monkeys.
Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
No, it's been killing people.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
That's pipe cleaning day. Lenny, would you like to have your pipes cleaned right now?
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get
I'm
back?
sorry.
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands.
Huh. When did that get there?
Traveler, what
Yes.
say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Okay.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Do you have 5 more we can borrow?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
Forbidden Zone.
Fremine's no master of disguise.
Oh.
Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some
Oh, the
time helping
babies.
Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
And they're the babe. Like, they're for us, for the players, they're so young. All of these characters, for the most part, we see them as babies. Like, I'm old enough to be Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine's father. So when I see these characters, I'm like, oh, they're my babies. They're my babies.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Especially Fremine. He's so sweet.
Well, I won't call it easy per se,
I
but
won't
I
call
think
it
you'll be able
easy
to pull
per
it
se.
off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Paimon, punch me.
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
Aw, Seedween.
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on
I'd
to
like to
me
know why she's called
alongside
head
anything
nurse.
else you're
She
able to
stated
discover.
that she's the only nurse there. So not only is she the head nurse, she's the entire nursing staff.
But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Of course. Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot. Did you only say that because I'm an amateur?
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit.
Yeah, and we did help you, avoid real sentencing, as your attorneys, so we are pretty good with gathering evidence and information.
I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me
Father
once
said he
again.
doesn't love you anymore.
All right, then we'll head
She
out as
doesn't
soon
love
as
you
we
anymore.
finish our prep.
And Lenny
Let's
was
go
just
our
like,
separate ways for
okay,
now then.
I have no reason to
Don't
doubt
forget,
you.
we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Oh, it's been 18 days since I look at myself. I haven't heard that song in a while. I sing it all the time, or it just pop into my head, but I don't actually listen to it. And it's a great
Hey,
song.
stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
It feels just like it
There
feels
seem to be
like
several
a
people inside.
lifetime. Trying hard to rearrange. Some say it's the hardest thing to do.
Right.
18 days without
not
you.
impossible.
Time after time, been through this. Show me what it means
It's a bit hard to understand them from here.
Give
So,
me
why don't we
hope,
just
and
try to
now
talk
it's
to them in
hopeless.
person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Let's go, Bargin. Screaming like madmen. Give me all your Mora.
Someone, please help!
Someone help. She's sick. Oh.
Whoa, are you okay?
Are you okay? Looking for
What's
bye?
wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do.
My mom would drag her here,
Freezing
but I
limbs, twitching
couldn't do
fingers,
it.
and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Murder.
Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
My stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
And Sejuine's like, you don't have a stomach ache. You're on your period. And I'm like, really? Could you just maybe not say that out loud? Come on, confidentiality.
You can do it, traveler.
Please don't leave, Paimon. Thank you, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
And then she notices that we're just faking it. Sejuine has taken out a few instruments and begun to do her checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now.
I see now. You've come down with a bad case of confacuitis. Confacuitis? What is that? Well, it's really, really serious. It's what people get when they try to fake things. And Paimon's like,
My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please relax and take a deep breath.
oh God, it hurts when I breathe. Sidween's using her hands to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Okay, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Oh no, my acting was a bit over the top.
What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really, I can barely feel it.
Oh, I understand. So that's what it is.
You're constipated. Here, let me give you something. That way that shit will be flowing free in a few hours.
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
Maybe it was that purple meat we ate a few days ago. Finally caught up to haunt us.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Yes,
Miss
head
Levine,
nurse.
I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
No.
Very well.
No, don't.
And she hopped away just like that.
Phew. This infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room, and I can deal with them if necessary. Sidween just called that woman Lorvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I've heard of before. Would that mean that the man next to her is Jiryu, then? Pull out Sean Spencer and be like, you and you, I sense there is a connection between you two. Let me think. I'm seeing it. You two are together.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
I'm Detective Sean Spencer, and this is my partner, Lavender Gooms. Still not great. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. But now he's looking in my direction, too. Give him a little old stink eye.
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sidween says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
She's the only medic you've got down there.
It also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
Well, that's
What do you
true.
mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation.
Not really. It's true,
Of course
though.
I can't speak for the
Sidween's the
whole
only
fortress,
nurse.
but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sidween take care of the sick and injured.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, Christ.
you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front
But did you
of
have to
another
lecture
patient?
me about it?
Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
He sounds like he's doing a bad, Dark Side
that's
Phil
correct.
impression. Soon he'll be begging us
Sorry,
for money.
I got a bit ahead of myself.
Or
Are
down
you
here,
two
coupons.
also sick?
I
We've
haven't hit
been
my
sick a while.
coupon.
I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sidween prescribes for us. That's just the nature
I
of
haven't
chronic
reached my
illnesses.
coupon goal for
As
the
for
day.
her,
If you guys don't
you
start
could
donating
say she
now,
fancies herself as Miss
It's been
Sidween's
30
capable
minutes and
helper
I haven't
because
reached
she
my
learned a bit
coupon
of medical
goal.
knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier.
He looks like the kind
Don't
of
forget
douchebag
that you
who
are
would
the
beg for
primary
coupons.
reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't
Hey,
start arguing now.
you don't want to cause
please.
those heart
Civil at
palpitations to get
least.
worse. Because then those palpitations will turn into palpatines. And then I'll have to say, good. I don't know. Isn't it ironic? Maybe we can beat them with those books. Let's see. But outside of those two, beside the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. Maybe there's a dead body inside. There also aren't that many furnishings on the walls, eh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there.
Hey! Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like
Yeah,
this!
seriously, just kiss and fuck already.
But
No buts, except for yours.
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Release. It's way too early for us to think about that. We haven't even had dinner yet. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get you lying. No.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Merry Christmas, you
just
filthy
slowly
animal.
walked off like that?
And a Happy New Year.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
This chick needs a good
I'm
fucking
Lorvine,
dicking or something.
And
We need to call
that's-
Dr.
Well,
Dr.
his
Tran,
name is Jurier, but I hope you'll
who
never have cause to
specializes
remember
in the
his name.
hot dickings.
You really can't stand him, huh?
No, the opposite.
I mean, can you blame me? Look, who would like someone who is as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics
The
as he
sex
is?
must be fucking crazy between these two. Like arguing the
But
entire
there's
time,
no
and the more
need
they
to keep
argue,
dwelling on him.
the rougher it gets.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me. You're such a kind soul.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back!
Oh.
Did you rest like you promised?
Yes, I did, doctor. Or nurse, rather.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
And Siegewine's like, here you go. Also, if you take this medicine and you were faking the entire time, it'll kill you.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around.
Nope, we've been sitting here the entire time.
This should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
You take the stomachache pill that Siegewine gave you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I mean, honestly, considering that people, Siegewine herself said that other people were complaining about the food lately, and even though we weren't really with the stomaching, we were just pretending, you know, taking a pill to help may not be so bad. But then that kind of makes me wonder, if so many people are getting sick with the food, like, what is it, the food or what it's presented on? Like, what are the hygienic, you know, habits in the kitchen? I'm assuming everyone's washing their hands, and dishes and trays and utensils and all that are being washed, and so it just seems kind of weird that so many people are getting sick, you know, with stomach aches.
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
I mean, I also know it could be that the purple meat that they were serving, but if I remember, that wasn't really harmful. It was just kind of different, you know, meant to look that way. Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember? It's that fucking pill.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
But not too
All right,
much sleep.
And I'll also be on my way now.
Because too much sleep
hope
will
you
make you
feel better soon,
groggy,
too.
and then you won't be able to think. Thanks.
See ya!
What do you want to be, because unlike you, I get out of here soon.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to double check a few details, if that's all right with you. Those two
You're not
made
doing a
quite
pap
the
smear right
commotion
now,
just
are you?
So why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
Well, there is one thing. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not? You're like, John, did... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
He's looking at me. I should just try to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already?
Yeah, of
Okay
course.
then, you
No
get
reason
some
not
rest.
to. I mean, doctor's orders.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
She said Paimon was the best of companions. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Oh, God.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Well, I'm happy to see you, Siegeween. Paimon, why are you still here? I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget, bland foods.
Bland foods. Nothing too sweet or too spicy or too whatever else. Into the deep water murk. Return to the dormitories. So, when I do the whole get back to your dormitory, that's from the Harry Potter games, or at least Chamber of Secrets for the PS2 and GameCube. Where when you get caught, you have to do the stealth parts and you get past the prefects, and when they catch you, they're like, "Get back to your dormitory." You can get past them. I think stink pellets and stuff like that can prevent you from being caught. But the best part of the game is when you're disguised as Crab and Goyle. So when you get caught by the prefects, you get house points taken away. So if Slytherin happens to be beating you in house points up to this point, the best thing to do is once you get turned into Crab and Goyle, getting caught intentionally by the prefects, so that way Slytherin gets points taken away. Easiest way. But that's what they're like, get back to your
You really
dormitory.
are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now.
Well, maybe if Paimon wasn't such a greedy little pig, I wouldn't have to worry about saying any of that, even in my sleep.
Paimon talked with Siegeween the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
No, there's clearly something there, Paimon. I'm not stupid. She's like, I've played enough video games in my life. Are we really off track, though? There's still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the wall, as well as the question Siegeween asked Lurvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? Oh, and what was Lurvine and Jiryu's argument, was their argument genuine? Or were they just putting on a show? Okay, Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Finally, the day of reckoning has come. It is time to murder every person in the Fortress of Meripede. I mean, what? We slip it to her by slapping her ass. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives.
Today's the day. Let's go.
Today's the day. Today's the day. The day is today. Oh. Lynette.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Nope.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary.
Nope.
We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
And because she's a cat girl, you know, she could claim to have some kind of illness that's only meant, you know, specific to cat girls or cat people. You know, like Diona and what's his name? Draff and people like, I mean, technically, Linny is technically a cat person, considering he's Lynette's sibling, but he doesn't have any of the features of a cat, whereas Lynette does. She's got like the ears and the tail and all that.
Wait, why is
Which
she
is weird.
involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary.
Really, it's not that weird.
To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough.
No, I haven't.
Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid
And
using the
you've
same
accomplished
faces
it
over
with
and over
bravery
and
and
reduce
honor.
the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Yes.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
You've taken the first step, so she'll take the second.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's
My babies.
true. You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the
Let me
future
tell
too.
you about my best friend. Totally not Paimon.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations,
According to the
Seijuin
judgment.
always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right
Oh,
away.
the babies. The siblings. Anything was in here? I'm looking for someone specific. I don't remember if I found them here last time. Hello. Old Merc's pal.
Lynette should be here right now.
Oh, Lynette.
Huh.
Aw.
Strange. Lynette?
Peekaboo.
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Okay. Lynette, come out, wherever you are.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
So it's all just Sijwin stuff.
Advanced nursing,
Oh,
how to raise the spirit of your
that's cute.
patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Oh.
Sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijwin would be interested in these kinds of things?
That's cute. It shows that she really wants to learn about human behavior because she's a Melusine. So their ideas and concepts of certain things, like their idea of beauty and fashion or anything superficial, is just not there. So the fact that she truly cares so much about humans that she's reading all these books about like human laughter and stuff like that, it just shows that she truly does just like being around humans. She should give some of those to Neuvillette.
Understanding people's motivations and feelings.
It's like, well, who do you think gave her all those
Is it
books?
because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
She might have some of those motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Like, even though they do have an understanding of humans, like, Sijwin is the kind of person that, even though as old as she is and as skilled as she is as, you know, as being a nurse, she's like the kind of person who understands that you're never too old or too mastered in a craft to learn some more. So even though she's an expert nurse and she's the head nurse, she knows that there's always more to learn. So while Melusines can usually look at people and know exactly what's wrong with them at first, you know, they can, you know, humans, as a great man once said, everybody lies. So having a full
None of the beds have
concept
any
and
signs of having
grasp
been
of
slept
human
in,
nature and
Except
humans
that one over there.
and just everything in general would give her the ability to do her job even better.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She turned into the bed.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. All right, clue 3. The hatch.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Yep.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
It starts tapping at several different
The
points on
space
it.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Gotta be a switch somewhere. The look on Lenny's face, he's definitely getting to panic. Don't panic. Probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. I mean, yeah, it's his sister, so naturally he's gonna start to panic.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
Yes.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads,
Hi guys, it's Lynette. I know I said I would tell you some stuff that, you know, if I found anything, but I decided not to do that. Instead, I'm leaving a piece of paper.
out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Sparta!
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Sparta?
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now.
At least Paimon would if Paimon knew how to read.
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question.
Because it's Wriothesley.
Wriothesley. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your
I
activities
know I
from
shouldn't
the
be
very
laughing.
beginning.
Like, oh my god, you're being so insensitive. No, it's fine, guys. It's fine. Just let the game play out.
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Neuvillette, so you have no
Neuvillette.
conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
He must hate women. That's it. Wriothesley is he's a nasty misogynist. He needs to be canceled.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means...
That means...
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
You know, we should just go see him.
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Punch him. Calm down, boy.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
You're right. It is.
I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Oh, okay. Now that you
don't
finally
be
decided to
reckless.
do that,
Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
maybe you should go talk to
I
Wriothesley.
simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh. Oh, she's so precious.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Siegeween!
Please help!
I trusted you.
Whoa, are you okay?
Okay, we don't have to see all this again.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
Remember I
Take a
said
deep
she's not
breath before you
stupid? She
begin.
saw right through it. Hence why I said that, oh yeah, if, here's for your stomach ache, but if you take it and you don't have a stomach ache, you die.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
No. It is.
Lenny, wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Jesus. Damn, that boy moves fast.
He's already out of sight. Oh, so fast! Let's go head him off at Rasley's office.
Ah! He charges in, give me back my sister! And we're all like, well, this sounds familiar. Or in my case, it's give me back my brother. Stairs, my mortal
Come
enemy.
out and face me, Risley!
Oh, what's this? I like those boots.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
Your sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around!
He's like, I'm not joking.
Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place.
It is.
Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
This man's a monster.
Wonderful. Everyone
Everyone's
is here,
here.
so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Oh yeah, no problem, Your Grace. Where's Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
I think that's the stuff that
Although,
Cloran
as
brings.
per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why
Fremine's
would
not
I do
stupid.
this, you may be asking. to have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Like, what part of
Some
nothing
of my
gets
folks
past
just
this
happen to
guy
hear a thing or two,
in the
that's
Fortress
all.
of Meripede?
In any
Do they
case,
not
I will be
understand?
straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Why?
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
I mean, he
You
makes
do
it
but
sound like
one
Lynette's
thing to
being
guarantee their
tortured. So
safety.
she's having tea. Like, that's her
I would
thing.
like you
She
to
likes
contact
tea.
your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father?
Oh, yeah, I do too.
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father?
In case you haven't noticed,
No
he's
matter
also
how
a
much
tea
pressure
guy.
you may put on me, I won't
I mean, they're
allow
living
you
in a
to
place
use us
that's
to
based on
blackmail
France,
her.
so there's a lot of tea. Like I said, I think Cloran
People
comes
really
here
are difficult
every
to
so
get along
often and
with.
brings him
All
some,
I'm
like,
asking for is a
fine
face-to-face
tea.
conversation.
When
Does she truly have
Neuvillette
no
comes,
interest
same
in the
thing.
fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
If you refuse, Lynette will be forced to drink tea until she dies. A fitting end for one such as her. Fine.
Lenny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6,
5, 4,
Wait,
2,
1.
1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
The fact that he let us go for this long, because as we've been told, this place is completely autonomous. It doesn't answer to, the general Fontainian laws. So even Farina and Monsieur Neuvillette, they really don't have any say what goes on down here. They have the guards that are sent down here just to keep the place safe, and that's about it. The place is completely autonomous. So the fact that, he respects Neuvillette enough to be like, okay, I'm not doing anything because Neuvillette had, I have respect for the guy, but Yeah. Please spare Fremine and Lynette. Why should I? Okay.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, hmm?
Okay.
I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Okay.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
He was asking about the hidden rules. If you keep working without rest during the lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. Good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation of this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Regarding the rules, okay, what happens if you break the hidden rule of production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Who will see it if you keep working continuously? What happened?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company... I've been told that the infirmary is...
Sure. Let's just do random ones.
Observing the... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new...
Fonta. Most of these aren't even that well
connected. The research note said that the Melusine... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... I've been told that the infirmary...
Oh, yeah, that's it. And then...
We often see Miss Sijuin observe... According to Collins, the Fonta promoter has been struggling...
And then there was 2.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing... According to Collins, the
Oh, which one did I pick for that one? Okay, yeah, that was... I was gonna pick that one. There we go. Yay!
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
What?
At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
She's so sweet.
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift.
It's true.
And doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
However,
unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
mainly because the meat is purple. Oh,
Not bad.
You're pretty good.
You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well.
She's so sweet.
It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
The Pancration Ring, I remember, if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package the next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've learned, what I found, and come up with the correct answer.
Fonta's internal report suggests the Fonta promoter has been.
I don't think it really matters what.
According to Collins, the pancreation.
Does it have to go in order, or is it what?
The Fonta promoter has been. The research note said that the Fonta's internal report suggests.
Considering it's the Fonta stuff.
According to Collins, the pancreation tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. Fonta's internal report. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he.
Like, those are all the ones I picked before. Does it have to be a certain order?
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Never is.
That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the pancreation tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother
like the
buying
Duke.
a
It's like
Fonta
he was
product
just. She
here.
should just be saying you.
And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this!
Lenny, are you alright?
I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this
Her little
gun
bubble
may
gun.
look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
You traitor. Are you his accomplice in all of this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Neuvillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
Why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Neuvillette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
Yeah.
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever
No.
shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Oh.
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want, but let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
The door.
Fremine.
Oh.
Fremine.
It starts
What's
abyss
going
and...
on? What is Clarande doing here?
Hey, Clarande.
Work.
Work.
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
Talk to me.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be. Oh, my babies.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarande while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Oh, okay, hi.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality.
Along with
Had you
other
arrived
things.
just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved 2.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Wow, your hair is perfect. Wish my hair was that amazing. Alright, Lenny. Don't worry. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Sigewinne touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Sigewinne's examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay. Of course she's not upset. She's a Millicent. Why would she get upset?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
She's having tea, dude.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
They lured her in with the enticing scent of
Lenny,
tea.
are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look all right.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
There's Lynette.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Hey, Lynette.
Remine?
Is he dead?
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Gotta get him to the infirmary.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
Oh, my babies.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well. Oh, very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Perhaps we can hear them. You hear desks moving. You hear Risley grunting.
They probably went
Shots
to
being
get some tea.
fired.
The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? Back to the infirmary. Ooh. Get the motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. And gotta go make it happen. No, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Quickly, lay him down on the bed. He's like, oh. It's okay, Fremine. Just throw it all up.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Like shit.
Lynette.
Oh, the babies.
We're all here.
Everyone.
Where am I?
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
It's been so long since last I've seen my Fremine.
There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
The man behind the
listen
slaughter.
to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
To me now. Touch me like this, and you hold me like that. So long ago, but it's all coming back to me. It's a great song. It is. I actually, when was the last time? I think it was like last week or the week before I heard it for like the first time in ages. But that song,
I'm in.
back when that song came out, fucking, it's like the radio,
Seems like this
every
pipe
other
hasn't
song
been
was
used
that.
in a long
it
time.
seems.
It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Look for clues concerning Child. And we get to play as our sweet boy Fremine, the sweetest of boys. He really is. I had a cat named Fremine. He got hit by a car. He was deaf, and he was just laying over there. And I guess he was laying under the car, and they didn't check underneath, and he clearly didn't hear it starting
This
up.
mechanism looks like it's been tampered
So,
with.
He ended up getting hit.
Done it.
But I did have a cat named Fremine, and he was a sweet boy, which is why I named him Fremine. And then I buried him out in the yard. So that way, at least while I'm here, he can always be near Grandpa.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Did it! Here we go. Oh, Fremine, you're so smart. Even if you are meek and mild and shy, you're such a good boy. Any chests? No. Huh.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Continue your investigation. Onto the sea.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Seems like a door.
Wait.
What the?
My heart is racing, and it's
His palms are
harder
sweaty.
and harder
These
to
weak
breathe.
arms are heavy.
What's going on?
Father Spaghetti. Sorry.
No good. I have to get
I don't know
back.
why he went down here without his diving
I don't
helmet.
know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able
Up
to make
there,
it.
there's so much room for babies burp and flowers bloom. I wonder if I could use... Okay, well, it doesn't really matter.
I
can't die here.
Well, maybe if you started swimming, not just...
This
Oh, man.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Is that you, God? Oh, Clarand, you're such a kind-hearted woman.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone, but there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarand brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarand, you say? I must go thank her in person.
So sweet.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarand will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Yep.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
You should stay here with Fremenite.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Of course. You gotta stay with the brother.
Lenny.
The brother and the sister.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Lynette's like, I really wasn't in that much danger.
Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Ooh, I had BRB bio. Then I also had to feed the babies outside. I didn't know if Vanitas had eaten today, so I had to make sure he had eaten. Yes, I have a cat named Vanitas, along with Ventus. I have Roxas, who I haven't seen in a while. I had Sora, Zelda, Midna, Farina. I've had Master D-Luke and Master Kaya. I had Venti.
Thank you.
So, Link. Go to the Duke's office. We're going to the Duke's office. He's the Duke of Hazard. No, he's the Duke of the Fortress of Meripede. Stop trying to make jokes. Hello, people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? No. My dear Dukey boy. Oh, God. Oh, damn.
Excuse me?
That would have been hot. That's hot. Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
Yep, he's fine.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarand. How are you feeling?
I mean, she was exposed to the water too, so.
Mostly fine, I think.
Well, let me just do a quick little
If you
checkup.
don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Can't have her passing
want to
out.
explain yourself, Risley?
Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Okay, fine. Please enlighten us as much as you'd like.
Where should I begin?
In my butt, mostly.
How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
He's like, of course. This is my domain. Nothing gets past me here.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came
my
here
domain.
with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them? He's like, why would I?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
Yep.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him.
The rise.
I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Moon horizon.
Are the rumors true? That you're
Or in this
also
case,
a former
I see
criminal?
primordial water rising.
Now, why would you put it like
Primordial
that?
sea Risley.
Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
There's primordial sea water all the rides.
Who invited Cloran down here?
Oh, that was me.
Me, of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
Field work?
As a champion duelist,
Is that
Miss
what a
Cloran could be
blowjob's
considered to
called
be an
these days?
independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that.
You
Yes.
really think we're going to let that
Credit
kid
where
just
credit
die?
is due. That boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
No.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, that's why we're asking.
Everyone really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Follow Risley. What? Risley, where'd you go? Oh, it's a chamber of secrets.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Oh yeah, is this also where we find out his passion project?
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or...
Oh. Oh. Slowly downwards. There's primordial sea water on the rise.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is?
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, that depends.
Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Maybe there's something I can do for you first.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
It's like, actually, for Risley, I think we need more of a... if you know what I mean. Because he's got a big pecker.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Yeah.
Stand back.
Stand back. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
Yeah, that's how doors tend to work sometimes, Paimon. What's that? What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
Under the sea.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak.
Oh, well, this isn't good.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us.
Almost as if there was some kind of prophecy about all this.
The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate fails, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
You know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
I did.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient
like
secrets
real
of
life,
the past.
where some people are in
After
prison
many,
so long
many
that
centuries,
they just have
few people
problems,
still
kind of
remember
like
the reason for the
reincorporating
fortress's
themselves
founding.
into society.
Now they just
And then
see
they
it as
start
an
committing
integral
crimes
pillar of
just so they can
Fontainian
go back to
society,
prison.
as the place where
Because they feel
criminals
more
deserve
safe
to be
there
sent.
than they do in the outside
Now
world.
and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Yes.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not
Don't
really.
call me Frank.
But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So, as a Duke of Meripede, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I wanna
Oh
show you
yeah, here we
something.
go. I think we get to see his passion project.
This is it.
A door?
Your Grace, perfect timing.
You too.
The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
What are you two doing here?
Huh? Lorvine and Julia?
Neuvillette?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Are you
The results speak for
questioning
themselves,
your grace?
don't they? These two may already
his
know more
grace,
than you could
rather.
ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Yeah, we have.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining.
Yeah.
Edwin's main areas of research were archium and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meripede?
No.
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
He's like, of
Gotta
course, no one would
admit,
be in
I'm
here.
tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
Focus, focus.
That taskmaster over there
It's
is
Miss
Miss Lorvine,
Lorvine.
and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
They're totally together.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be
I
madder
have
than
not
Edwin.
had sexual relations
Jeez.
with this man.
Forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Wow.
Your constant
Paimon's-
amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Paimon's just never seen so many doors. It's incredible.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Yeah, of course. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh yeah. This is
What a huge ship!
pretty huge. Yep.
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
He's like, oh, I can't tell you how much I'm going to fucking cum in my pants once I get to use this thing.
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Lemuria.
To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Lemurian dynasty.
According to legend, the Lemurian king
Remus
came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his
Fortuna
nation above
Major.
the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my
That's a
disposal.
nice ship.
Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Can't you share your plan with
For the
everyone?
workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
Well, do you have anything to soothe my throat?
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
He's getting hard, just like, oh man, I can't wait to use this thing. I mean, if I had taken the time and more to build something that nice, I'd probably get a hard on thinking about using it too.
I'll leave you here for now.
Why?
Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
He means that my actions will now decide the next steps Linny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Linny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Rev the engines!
Hello, sir. Hello, Rosalina. Right into the room. We missed you. How are my babies?
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
It's her specialty.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So,
This
Traveler,
place is pretty
Paimon,
fucked up.
Were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now,
Yeah,
Lenny?
I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Is it that you've rested, or it's the fact that you've been able to spend time with your siblings? Seeing that they're fine and...
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself three questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meripede.
Whoa, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Neuvillette.
Yep, completely
Risley is
autonomous.
basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Okay, Paimon, can you not talk down to him? That sounds like something you'd tell a 5th grader when, you know, they were able to spell cat correctly.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lenny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasize that now is not the time for disputes and something they didn't let me read.
The sea
I feel betrayed.
will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
And we stopped him? Oh God, it's all our fault.
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
He knows everything.
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
No matter what.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
Yeah, you got that right.
If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, After all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Oh, my babies.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, Remedy, so sweet.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Not to mention, having someone like Arlecchino, who is so highly ranked in, the Harbingers being number 4, not only having her respect because of our strength, but helping her children out. I mean, it basically is the same thing with her as it is for them. It's like, whenever you need something, just let me know. She may not agree with it, but, we've helped them out so many times already. We've protected her children so many times already that from a parent standpoint, she's basically indebted to us. So nothing that we ask from her is going to be too big or too small. She'll just be like,
why are
okay,
you being so formal all of a sudden?
we can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
And if not, we know that Father will protect you. Again, taking apart the, setting aside the Harbinger part from a parental standpoint, we know that she sees us as allies, but, despite the fact that we're much, much older than she is, she sees us as like one of her children as well. So if we say we need help, even if she's not able to help us directly, she'll do what she can to give us what we need in order to help. If we say, hey, we need some of your Fatui, like, okay, take whoever you need.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
I had to check there for a second. I didn't know if it was my stomach or them. I didn't really eat a whole lot today. What did I eat today? I had the sour gummy or chewy airhead thingies. What else did I have today? Oh, I had tater tots, some milk. That was pretty much it. So I am hungry. I am very hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already.
That game's so
Go
sick.
get
This
some
fucking
food.
Pumpkin Tower, the Majora's Mask hack,
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
where you talk to like these Redeads that are they're modded to have like giant pumpkin heads, and when you talk to them, they're like, I am very hungry. Go to the cafeteria. Hello, sir. Don't you have something to do? I'm doing it. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, I think I died.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals
I think I died.
served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon.
See
over
me.
here.
Sidewine.
Are you
Or
here for dinner
Siki
too,
Weenie.
Miss Sijwin?
Siki Weenie.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Oh.
You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
Oh, I had to break her legs to make her sit.
What would you like to eat?
What's on the menu?
I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
And I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. And I'll have the biggest portion you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon!
Well, you say the biggest portion, but the biggest portion could also be the worst food. It could be the purple stuff again.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Oh boy, I get extra purple meat. Bursting with flavor. Okay, the shake's genuinely bad. Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Paimon, you should know exactly what it feels like to be a freeloader.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Absolutely fantastic.
Delicious.
5 stars. Compliments to the chef. Besides the milk, I mean, everything else was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Oh,
Seedream,
you're so
do
sweet.
you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melusine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
Yep. And that's why she's reading all those books.
You're really good at
'cause sometimes
taking
it's
care
not
of
so
people.
easy.
Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
A much older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister?
Oh,
That's great to hear.
so precious.
And what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards
The way
here
was
to
shut.
stop
It was
anyone
made by
from
those who are
approaching.
dead.
They
And
were
the dead keep
instructed
it.
to only open
The
the
way
door
it's shut.
once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Well, yeah.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
And that's why everyone likes him.
Oh, I really wish Monsieur
Oh.
Neuvillette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Oh. But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Oh. Of course. Told ya. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man. Oh, we've got 50 of these. That's hilarious. Told you I was gonna fucking die. Actually, I really should equip some food. Uh, 26. Surely I have something. We'll go back up and use some of the, what is it, hash browns I think I have. Yeah, wait, Mom said hash browns. Okay. There we go. As soon as I jumped down and I saw that screen fade to a cutscene, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard and then I'm gonna be dead.
So much is happening.
Which means I will be deceased.
Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. I was tired last night. It was like fucking 8:30. I was in bed. Oh, she really immediately felt. I wish I was like that.
Delicious. Paimon wants
Although I did fall
seconds
asleep fairly.
for
I went back to
free.
bed at like 9 o'clock today, and I only had about an hour and 50 minutes or so. I must have fallen asleep fast, and usually when I fall asleep in the afternoon, it seems like time slows down because I'll feel like I've been asleep for hours, and I'll wake up and only like a half hour has passed. You know, sometimes it's the best fucking sleep. You know, I went to bed at like 9 o'clock, 9:30, and I woke up, it was only like 10 o'clock, but it felt like I had been asleep for hours. You know, dreaming and all that. So, I must have fallen asleep real fucking fast.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way!
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Oh god. People have no respect. No respect. What's that sound? I'm on, wake up. We need to get out of here and get out and see what's going on. According to the judgment of the Ortrice Mechanique, the Annalise Cardinal. What's going on here, inmates?
What happened? Why is everyone running around?
National Workout Day.
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
I'm not your mate, buddy.
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Hey, Croissant. What's up?
Oh, thank goodness!
Thank goodness! Oh, thank goodness!
Maroon, do you know what happened here?
I don't know, but I'm really mad because I haven't hit my coupon goal for the day.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks.
I'm friends with everyone.
Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Upwards and outwards. That must mean whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no! Pulling a Yugi. Oh no! The gate at the very bottom?
No. It can't be that thing!
Probably is.
What? What? Hey, where are you going?
No time to explain. Bye, Fatty and other person.
Duke, you two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Be careful!
Please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and
Up and out!
If you're
They're going all fucking Willy Wonka.
then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh god, I wonder what's happening, guys. Oh my god, guys. Do you guys have 5 more I can borrow? If I don't get enough donations, I'm just not gonna play this game again. There's just really no point in me playing if I'm not gonna have contributors and people donating to the stream.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Okay, so Loren, I love you. You're strong, beautiful, independent. But against Hydro, or the Primordial Sea rather, you're Electro. What do you hope you're going to accomplish? Shock it enough? Like Risley, he has cryo, so he can at least freeze it for a short time. And once it's frozen, he can think of a way of reinforcing. But what are you gonna do? Are you gonna combine it like a father-son or father-daughter Kamehameha and somehow overpower the Primordial Sea rushing towards you? Anyway, Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Why?
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
In other words, just make sure Farina doesn't do anything stupid. Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Of course, anything for you, Mr. Neuvillette. All right, go to the Opera House. Dun 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 dun. Now we got some Fatui.
There are a ton of Fatui and
Palais Mammonia
people over there. The knave is probably here already.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to hurry.
Oh, you get to go see Father.
Are you two the traveler in
Aw.
Paimon?
Yes.
Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me.
Thank
Though
you.
I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I'll do my best. See, it's because Farina. She'll get a temper sometimes. So this is for her protection. Monsieur Neuvillette. Lady Arlecchino. Oh, there they are. Oh, Father. Oh, and Lady Farina. No.
Oh,
Baby.
so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It's true.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
Step on me, mommy. So is this knave the head of the House of the Hearth and Lenny's sibling's father? She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. A pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Lady Farina.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this?
Why are those
This
cups
is
so
a
fucking
limited type of
enormous?
confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Oh, I think we should stay away from cakes that are meant for Lady Farina. We did some hard time because of it. She seems friendly enough. But that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be... Well, a knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her. No, she's actually really cool.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
The only dessert I need is sitting right there. See, dessert, breakfast, second breakfast, you name it. That woman right there is all of it. Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about
I've seen him firsthand.
I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette. I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
I know, I'm awesome.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
I'm pregnant with
Of
the
course,
traveler's
but it's still a
child.
bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because...
Would I lie?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, and just how would you know that? Source, trust me, bro.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Yeah, we don't know that. We just know he got out. Oh no. Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was no evidence that he had been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago.
No.
Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
Tusser and Tonya, those are his siblings. We've met Tusser, of course, but we've only just heard Tonya and all about her. So, hopefully when we get to go to Snezhnaya finally, we'll finally get to reunite with Tusser and get to see Tonya up close and personal for the first time.
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Just turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Unless the person has a way that they write.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Uh-oh. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Then she pulls Mr. Sane. Oh, my stomach.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day! This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Hydro Daddy's amazing.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
I'll bring more food.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Yes.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Otherwise, he withers and dies. That's not true.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
As long as he gets back and sees that Farina's still alive, he'll know that everything went well. Well, I see Miss Farina is still alive, so I guess everything went well.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
How about, we finish this game of house and, go to the bedroom?
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
She just doesn't sound like herself when she raises her voice like that.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Oh, God. Seriously, Arlecchino, you can only make me come so many times. Please stop. I don't have any more.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Brianna's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front. Yeah. Yeah. Like she said, like this whole time, like Arlecchino's saying, oh, well, you don't have a plan. You don't know what's happening. No, she does. And we will find out what it is in the next act, in the final act. She's not as unaware and, you know, not just sitting flaccid this entire time.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Like, even though it, obviously it's a plan. You know, she's a small piece of a grander plan, a grander goal to help save Fontaine. She knows the plan, but obviously she can't let anyone know. So was that all a lie, or can she really just not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now that's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
Which is the
just
truth.
that
She's not lying
beings
here.
like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
It's true.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
No.
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Illidan would be ashamed. You are not prepared.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
You lie.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the opera house. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? Yes. And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Well, thank you. I would like another slice of cake. That sounds really good right now. And those are like no normals. Those are huge slices.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Like, let's just look at the fucking cherry on top. That thing's the size of an eyeball. Or even bigger. Less significant matters. All the cake is gone.
Oh, Paimon's super
We're going
full.
back to the
That
fortress
cake was
because
great.
Farina didn't eat her cake. Paimon stole it.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
Yeah, like 16 pieces a day. Like, if you don't get over there at the proper time, you're not getting any of this cake. Like, you need to be, like, literally the first person there. But then again, everyone else who goes over there will have that same idea. So, you're not as clever and smart as you think. But 16 slices a day, so you can guarantee that shit is fucking good.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Yeah, because she's a sweetsaholic.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
She's like, oh, thank goodness.
Mind seeing me off, traveler?
Of course.
We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course. I'd be honored to do that. Go talk to the knave. Oh, wait. I knew I should have taken that right at Albuquerque. Wait. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, yeah. I want to see this thing. I don't think I actually came up here the last time. Huh. I mean, it's really pretty. Justice. The balance of justice. It's like, well, now that Lady Farina's not here, allow me to be frank. My name's not Frank.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse.
Yeah, we know.
I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. I didn't think that's what you'd wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
We do. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
Also, it's funny to hear her say that because while she knows, like, in her story quest, she pretty much wants them to come at her like they're trying to kill her. So it's basically a 4-on-1. It's us and the kids versus her. So basically she just wants them to be ready for the world in case there's a situation where she's not there. She wants them to be able to help each other out and strengthen each other instead of constantly, oh, Father, we need this, because she may not be around. Whether because she's dead or just not capable of arriving, she wants to know her kids are capable of taking care of each other. And that means asking for help if they need to. And since Linny's lucky enough to have 2 siblings, one biological and one not, she would hope that, hey, they're always together, so if Linny needs it, I would hope that as their father, that I've taught them to rely on each other, to strengthen each other and ask each other for help if they need it, not to just do it alone, because if you go at things alone, bad things happen. You know, bad things happen when people try to do things by themselves.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
It's Child.
Oh, my stomach's hurting.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh, come over here, you little
Aw.
critter, you.
It's so great. It's so cute.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Oh, she looks good like that.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
You're safe
It's
now.
just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis.
Oh, the misdirection.
If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
No, the
My
babies.
dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Oh, she's fucking gorgeous.
Yes, Father.
Oh, God.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering. You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
After all of that, that's what she's coming out with. Yes.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves.
Oh, you sure?
Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Have you met Venti? I mean, even Zhongli, would Archons go about walking amongst the people and basically being a parasite? Oh, I seem to have forgotten my wallet. Would you be so kind as to cough up the Mora for this? Yeah, that doesn't seem very becoming of an Archon. Like, seriously, has she met the other Archons? She just kind of bases this on what the Tsaritsa's like. we know firsthand that the Archons, you know, they don't really conduct themselves in a specific way. You know, you have someone like Venti who's a fucking drunkard, you know, who's a bard. You have someone like, the Raiden Shogun, A, where she used a puppet for the longest time to deal with the people of Inazuma rather than ruling herself. We have someone like Mawika who's like friends with everyone. Archon who goes from, tribe to tribe and just friends with everyone, who she hangs out with everyone and you wouldn't even think she was an Archon. So the Tsaritsa might carry herself a certain way, but that doesn't apply to all the Archons at all.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
He certainly returned quickly.
Uh-huh.
You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
Your search is
For
done.
now, yes.
Let fate
but this
choose
issue
now.
will prove quite
a
thorny in
righteous
the
one.
long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
Of course. May we ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side... Let's have a joint vision.
The knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You ever just feel unclean? Yes, that's why I douche. You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does that mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon,
He's
right?
like, no, I'm better than the fucking Archon.
Just a speculation on our part, though.
I was here before the Archon was.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Did you manage to protect those needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Oh, really, Neuvillette? Right now? In front of my salad? Going to a downpour. Gee, I wonder where all this is coming from. And just moments before, Neuvillette had just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to what the legend said and what Fremine said, it said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the sky will be clouded up and pour out rain. Wait, Neuvillette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The
The Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
What?
He's like, you found me out.
Please do not be so surprised.
And now that you know, I have some bad news. I must kill you.
Farina?
No. You're so sweet.
Neuvillette! Neuvillette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
He's like, no, it's true, I am.
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
He's like, oh my god, for love of Celestial, what?
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
Nope. Because, you know, Celestia, or the Heavenly Principles, when they first came to that, they thought it was a good idea to wage wars on the dragon sovereign that existed at the time and stole their power.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Teyvat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Yep.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
See you later, Monsieur Neuvillette.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Oh, we will. All right. Back to the Fortress of Meropide. 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 Something. All right. All right, so probably be Fremine over in here. Oh, Fremine. Fremine and the siblings are still here.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Always in that order. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Hello, everyone.
Why not just say, hey, guys? I mean, saying hello, everyone, just kind of sounds like you're saying hello to Lineal and that, too. They've been here the whole time.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
Oh.
Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarand in person.
And then he asked her out.
Whoa, how did she react?
She was just like, it's no problem.
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry
save
about it.
a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father?
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
Oh, she said quite a lot.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd
Aw.
imagined. That's fantastic.
Fantastic news.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable and also trustworthy.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Yeah, you've got 2 siblings. Like, seriously.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
I mean, it's the truth.
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
We're having a tea party.
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there.
How lovely.
How lovely.
Yeah, it was one of those
Well,
cake slices
next time,
that there's only
you're
like
going to have
16
tea
a
and snacks
day.
with us.
I mean, I think I've heard some places in the real world that are like that, where they have like something that's so delicious and it just goes like crazy, and they only have a certain amount prepared a day because it's just so expensive to make it. And that's one reason, I think if I remember, that's one reason why it's like that, is because it's so expensive. It's like high quality cake. So which means like the finest and most expensive of ingredients. And hey guys, see you're talking in your corner again. Croissant.
You guys are back?
Yeah, we're fine. Thanks for asking. Croissant.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
I'm even more concerned that I still haven't hit my goal for coupons today.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
I was more worried that it's been 20 minutes and no one's made any contributions.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
He was talking to carrots?
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with
I'm
drinks
sure
in
they're
hand,
fine.
enjoying the lovely scenery.
Enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
I mean, we just met you guys not too long ago. It's not like we've partied together or something.
These two, they sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria, just like your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
And if you don't, I'll force it down your throat. Proper nutrition is important. All right. Going over here, and then there's Miss Siegeween. Miss Siegeween. Hello, Miss Siegeween. And then it looks like we have to go see Risley. Hi, Siegeween.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back.
Yeah, we are.
Are you still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys?
Great.
It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Neuvillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Neuvillette know that he was needed here? Well, Miss sure Neuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right.
Oh, she's so sweet. And it's so nice that she got to actually see him.
If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, our sweet little ocean flower. You're so sweet. She is. Like, how is one person capable of being so fucking sweet? Like this, she does not have a bad bone in her body. Like, she'll break your bones to make sure you get the proper, you know, help. But, you know, she just does what she thinks is best for everyone. She's not evil. She doesn't seem like she has a bad thought. She's just like pure, like truly a pure individual. Hey, two lovebirds.
Courier, Miss Sijouin told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Oh, I was working on trying to get some more coupons.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Us two have names, you know.
Lurvine, we're back!
Yeah, see, we're respectful enough to use your names.
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Well, I would have been, but I've been trying to get my coupons. We've been standing down here for almost 15 minutes now, and no one's made any contributions.
Yep. That is still top secret,
I'm sorry.
though. So don't say a word to anyone.
I wonder what would happen if I became like Phil, and I just started fucking begging people for money.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people.
I've been playing this game for 5 minutes, and no
but
one's
I
donated
still prefer
anything.
Taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Yeah. Like, seriously, just fuck already. No one will think any less of you.
Not at all!
All right, go talk to Risley. Your Grace. Hello. Mind if I park here?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface?
Yeah, we're stupid.
Some strange winds blowing of late.
How would you know? You're underwater.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still all right?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Eudex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijouin's gift with him, though.
Oh.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijouin.
That's precious.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijouin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijouin too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time.
Yep,
You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Well, I mean...
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Like, Paimon and Traveler will never have to go to the surface ever again. We can just stay down here and live out our lives and not have to worry about the people above? Is the food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Yes!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Oh, yeah. Return to the dormitories. Get back to your dormitory! Well, I mean, it's kind of weird that he's like, oh, well, you still have time to serve out. It's like anyone else would have been released on good behavior or for, you know, actions.
Try and stop me!
You know, services to the school, or rather, the services to the Fortress of Meripede. You know, anything like that.
We're back in our cell again.
Yay!
We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like we've regained our freedom.
Mm-hmm. Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Well, being a guide counts too.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
From now on.
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy.
Giddy, so giddy. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.
Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was
Like
so
an army.
scary.
Or hell.
We should be safe now, right?
Don't worry, Paimon. We'll be
All
fine.
right then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. Quest complete. They show him as like, what in the name of fucking Kingdom Hearts is going on? Come on. Yay! 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 Is Rosaria new? I don't know if she's new. Oh, no, she's not new. I couldn't remember if I had her or not. Huh. C1 only? That's disgusting. Alright. I always go over here to hand it in. I don't know why it's... People do... I've seen a lot of people say that they do the same. That they might be in like Fontaine or Natlan or something. But people usually go for whatever reason, to Mondstadt to hand it. It's just Mondstadt is home. This is actually what I was coming to instead, while I'm thinking about it. Because we had to refill our food earlier, so I want to make it while I'm still thinking about it. What else can we make? I don't really have a lot of ingredients right now. Well, he gave me 28. I mean, the pine cones are
Ad
fucking
Astra
annoying.
Abyssa.
Like, they're annoying to
Thank
fucking
you for
get.
completing today.
But, you know. Anyway, so there it is. Chapter 4. Or Act 4, rather. Probably tomorrow I'll do Act 5 and we will be done with Fontaine. I did Natlan when it first came out, so I really don't have to do it again. So pretty much tomorrow will be the end of Archon quest for now. Because I did Natlan on my other account, and I've also recorded Not Cries, so... This is the end, beautiful friend. Oh yeah, I'm a Weka looking sexy. But yeah, it ends soon. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.